Hey guys, this is AlexOrchilles from Aeon Prestige Media. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Rokinon 50mm F1.4 FE Mark II lens. That was a mouthful. Let's get into it. So Rokinon recently sent me this lens to test and review. Full disclosure, I'm not being paid or compensated in any way for creating this video. They sent me a loaner lens and I agreed to create content with it and then send it back. I do not get to keep the lens, but spoiler alert, I might actually buy one after I return it because I dig it so much. Let's start with the specs. As you all know, this lens is extremely fast with an f-stop of f1.4 and a focal length of 50mm. It has a solid build quality, is fully weather sealed, and comes in weighing at 420 grams. Although this lens is a bit thick, it's the smallest and lightest 50mm f1.4 lens on the market for Sony full-frame E-mounts. It has 9 rounded aperture blades, a 72mm filter size, like many other lenses, and a minimum focus distance of 40 centimeters. It includes a lens hood and lens pouch and sports a beautiful, yet subtle, red ring around the edge of the lens. Unlike the previous models, this red ring is subtle, so you can only see it when looking at the lens at specific angles. I think this was a very elegant touch to make the lens look more modern than the previous versions. Just like most fast prime lenses, it does not have image stabilization. Luckily, the newer Sony mirrorless cameras all come with 5-axis internal stabilization, which will help for camera shake while filming or taking photos. This lens has an M1 and M2 custom switch, which either make the focus ring control focus in M1 or make the focus ring work as an aperture ring instead to adjust the f-stop. This could be useful while shooting video to adjust the aperture without touching the camera body as you film. It also has a focus hold button on the lens as well. Here's some content that I have created over the past few weeks with this lens. After using this lens on some client work and creating various content, I found this to be a nifty 50 on steroids. I've tried it on both the Sony a7S III and the Sony a7 IV, and I absolutely loved it. This lens is very sharp, starting from the lowest f-stop of f1.4 and up. The autofocus is fast and silent on both photo and video mode. And on top of this, it has minimal focus breathing compared to other lenses. It creates beautiful bokeh and background blur as well. One thing I did notice though was that some of my images would have a tiny bit of chromatic aberration where the image would have purple fringing around my subjects. This would cause me to have to add a few steps to my post-processing workflow to get rid of them. In turn, this results in more editing time. I think that for $649, which is the current price of the lens, this is a great lens to have in your bag. You can use this as an everyday carry for portraits, product photography, events, food photography, and much more. Thank you, Rokinon, for allowing me to try out this lens and create this honest review. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more filmmaking, photography, and travel content. Thanks for watching.